Okay, year 11. So this is the last of the videos to help you with the coursework guidance to this Alfieri essay. And we've talked about the ending of the play, then the introduction to the essay, and the trajectory you can open up if you use the ending as a place to head towards. In this video, I'm going to run through a body paragraph and look at how you can soup it up, as it were, how you can tweak your content to show the highest level of expertise possible. So on the exam, you'll see it's looking for language structure and stagecraft. How can you integrate those elements and really show your expertise? So the paragraph I'm going to look at is probably this one here. So don't forget, these boxes kind of tell you all the different elements you could include for focus. You don't have to include every single one, but probably a good number of them will find their way into your essay. Alfieri's role in terms of the structure of the play through prolepsis. Okay, so that's what we're going to look at. I'll read you this paragraph, which is fine in terms of the gist, but is a bit too vanilla. It's not very well expressed, lacking in detail. So I'll read it to you. Alfieri comes back into the play on numerous occasions and he always adds to the tension. Okay, fine. He comes into the play after Eddie has been introduced alongside Catherine and Beatrice. He also enters the play again after Marco and Rodolfo have been introduced, and each time has passed, and the story is a bit further down the road. Alfieri is really important in making the play more exciting for the audience. Well done, Alfieri. You're the best. So the thrust here is correct. This is true, but there's quite a lot to do to make this into a really top paragraph. So for starters, we can make this topic sentence a bit punchier and a bit more technical in focus. So how are we going to do that? Well, let's reword this a little bit. So Alfieri's narration occurs through, let's put Alfieri's narration produces frequent prolepsis, or it could even be prolepses in the plural, which escalate the tension towards the play's tragic climax. Now you can see there, this is stronger because it's a little bit more pointed, narration rather than just he turns up in the play. It's got the key terms, so that key term prolepsis, meaning to flash forward in time, and it's also got in mind the tragic climax, which is foreshadowed throughout. So just with a few tweaks, it becomes a top level topic sentence. So I'm going to get rid of this now. Okay, and I fixed that top part. Second part is, again, it's fine. It's a good selection, but this is lacking in detail, and this is where you're going to need to probably go back to the play. So remember, there's an online script. Hopefully you've actually got your play at home as well to look through. So go back and have a look. We're trying to talk about, remember, the structure of the play. So what I'm going to do here is be a bit more pointed again. So each prolepsis occurs at a key moment in terms the audience's realization of Eddie's trajectory. Okay, so that's kind of an extra sentence, but what that's going to do is let me do more with these two examples. So for example, Alfieri's first return to the stage occurs after Catherine's lighting of cigar for Eddie. Now I'm going to leave a bit of analysis here just because you get the picture. So the stage direction, state, and you can put in something there. This is not only symbolic of her subservience to patriarch, but and you could talk about the Freudian connotations of the cigar. So this is a little bit of a trick again, is that we are focused on Alfieri, and you may have some good material about the other characters that you want to get into your essay. Now, I think if it occurs just before he comes in, then it's good to go because it's linked to his role. Equally, if it's from a scene in which he participates, don't include material where he's not on stage and essentially not connected. But this one would be good because it shows the first sort of hint of what is really going on in this household. Okay, so I'd put that in and then I can get rid of that. So this is going to be a longer paragraph, which is no bad thing. And then I might say his next appearance occurs after Rodolfo's remark. It's my favourite line in the play. I like a sugar very much. Okay. And I've got more detail already. I'm doing better. I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to find a way to say that. This exclamation marks for the audience the physical attraction between the pair, and I'd probably include possibly the stage direction for Eddie, where I think his face puffed with trouble or something like that. So again, you've got a bit of analysis. So you've got stagecraft and language, and obviously this whole paragraph is going to be dealing with structure. So you've got all those elements in place. And now we've just got this last bit here, which is left over. Now, I'm being a bit silly with this last remark, but the spirit here is that Alfieri does make the play better. I think we can get something like that in. So these interventions aid the audience in realizing the subconscious infatuation from which Eddie is suffering and heighten the dramatic irony on stage. And I might even say one more thing, bigging up Alfieri. But you can see how there we've got audience and really the key element is we realize that Eddie's got a problem, and eventually it's pretty much spelt out to him by Alfieri, but he doesn't. He's got that denial that he really can't see it, and that creates dramatic irony. It's one of the key elements on stage. Works so well in so many plays. So I'm just going to get rid of that, and then you can see, voila, we have from a paragraph that might have been a D or an E grade type of paragraph. Suddenly we've got a paragraph that's shaping up to be an A or an A star paragraph. It's the same material really, but it's all about your expression, your level of detail, and then that drives your level of insight. Okay, I hope that's helpful, and do stay in touch. Any questions you have, and good luck with your essay in the next couple of days.